Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Tuesday, November the 21st. We've got 5 games tonight, so a little bit of a smaller slate, but I still got 2 early props that I do like for tonight's slate. Recording this video on Monday night, so the board, it just dropped, I want to say like an hour or two ago, and I found 2 props that I liked for Tuesday's slate. So as always, we are going to talk through each one of these 2 plays and share why I like them. Before we do get started though, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they help you out, please hit that like button down below, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up for Prizepicks, linked down below in the description. Or when you sign up, make sure to use promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. And do want to say right now, it's the holiday season. It's the giving time. Thanksgiving's coming up this Thursday, and Prizepicks is giving back. They've got a free square set up already for Thursday's NFL games. Christian McCaffrey's rush plus receiving yards prop is set at 0.5. This is a free pick Prizepicks is giving you. Make sure you play that. Put the max amount of money you can put on that. I think it's $25. I would definitely recommend maxing out that free square, whether you play all that on one entry, or if you make multiple entries, it's up to you. But you guys definitely need to take advantage of these free squares when they are offered. And right now, Prizepicks does have a free square available for Thursday for NFL. Obviously, you can use this free square with NBA props. You don't have to play it with NFL props. So if you don't follow the NFL, that's totally fine. You can just take this free square and then pair it with some NBA props you like. But definitely use that while it's available. If you guys don't have an account on Prizepicks, again, sign up, use that promo code NOAH, and get your first deposit matched up to $100. And I do want to also give a quick shout out to Sleeper. Sleeper also has a free square available right now. They have Dak Prescott's pass yards set at 0.5 for Thursday's NFL game. So you guys definitely need to be playing on Sleeper too. They're also running some cool promotions this week. I think they're going to be doing discounts like all week is what they said. They made a little announcement. So going to be some cool promos on Sleeper this week. If you guys don't have an account over on Sleeper, you can download the Sleeper app either on the App Store or the Google Play Store. Use that promo code NOAH when you sign up for Sleeper, and you will get your first deposit matched up to $100 over on Sleeper as well. Sleeper is an app very similar to Prizepicks and a lot of these other DFS pick'em apps. You can win up to 100x your money on Sleeper, so that does differentiate them a little bit from some of these other apps. Some of these apps do limit how much you can win, whether it's 20x, 25x. Well, you can win up to 100x on Sleeper. So if you like to chase those high payouts, I definitely recommend giving Sleeper a try, guys. Use that promo code NOAH when you sign up and get your first deposit matched up to $100, and take advantage of that free square that's available now. It's available for new users and for existing users. So if you already have an account on Sleeper, that free square is available for you as well. But let's go ahead and talk through this Prizepicks slate. Take a look at 2 props I'm liking for tonight. Again, it's a little bit of a smaller slate, only 5 games, so not a ton stands out, but I did find 2 props I like for tonight. So first one we're going to take a look at is going to be in the PRA category. We're going to look at Miles Turner's PRA prop, 25.5, and I like the over here, more than 25.5 PRA for Miles Turner. Now, if you look at Miles Turner's game log this season, it's up and down a little bit. Now, over his last 5 games, he has gone over this line in 3 out of 5. But if you take a look at these 2 games against Orlando and Philadelphia, so the game against Orlando, their last game, was a massive blowout. I know it was only a 12-point game, but that was just because the bench from the Pacers started making somewhat of a comeback, but they never brought their starters back in that game. The Miles Turner specifically, he only played 22 and a half minutes in that game against Orlando. And then the game against Philadelphia was a game where Turner was in massive foul trouble. He fouled out in 19 minutes going up against Joel Embiid. But the previous games before that, he played 29 minutes against Philadelphia, had 27 PRA. Against Milwaukee, 37 minutes and had 31 PRA. And then against Utah, only played 23 minutes against Utah. I think that might have been a blowout as well. Still had 28 PRA in only 23 minutes. If you look at Turner this season, he's only averaging 26 minutes per game. But I think that's just because, for one, he's been in some foul trouble, and for 2, the Pacers have been involved in a lot of blowouts. But this is a game against the Hawks that projects to be competitive. The spread right now is sitting at 3.5, and this is going to be an excellent game environment. This is probably the best game environment we're going to see this whole season. This Pacers-Hawks game has a 250.5 total. 250. Like, you never see totals reach 250 in the NBA. Obviously the pace of the NBA now is totally different than it was years ago. Teams play a lot faster than they used to, but a 250.5 total is just absurd. The Pacers have a 123 implied team total. The Hawks have a 127 implied team total. So they're expected to be just a million point score in this game. Both these teams play fast. I'm pretty sure the Hawks are playing at like a top 5 pace. I know the Pacers are playing at like one of the fastest paces in the league. This game is going to be a track meet. It's going to be a great game environment, and it should be a competitive game as well, given we have a 3.5 point spread. And I think as long as Turner avoids foul trouble here, I'd assume he plays around 30 minutes. I mean, if you look at competitive games this season where he's not been in foul trouble, he's played about 30 minutes. In their game against Milwaukee, he got up to 37 minutes. Against Cleveland, he got 31 minutes. Against the Bulls, no foul trouble, competitive game, he got 32 minutes. There's just been so many games this season where he's either been in foul trouble or it's been a blowout. But when Turner's been on the court, he's been productive. Like that's something he's always going to be. He's going to be productive when he's on the floor. It's just he's kind of been limited this season with minutes just because of either blowouts or foul trouble. Rick Carlisle, he does run kind of a deeper rotation. He will play his bench guys longer than most coaches will. But again, I think we can still expect Turner to play around 30 minutes, maybe more. And if you look at Turner this season, like he's doing everything. I mean, his usage rate is pretty solid. He's got a 24.4% usage rate. He does lead the team in usage. He's got a slightly higher usage rate than Tyrese Halliburton this season. If you look at his rebounding numbers, he's averaging over 7 rebounds per game, leading the team with nearly 14 rebound chances per game. Now, when it comes to assists, you're not really going to get many assists from Miles Turner. He's only averaging 1.3 potential assists per game. But you look at his props for today. His points plus rebounds line is set at 24.5. So basically, if you're betting on PRA instead of points plus rebounds, you're pretty much just hoping that he gets 1 assist. And if you look last game, like he got 3 assists last game. Sure, he's had like 4 games this season with 0 assists. But I think more times than not, we can get at least 1 assist from Turner, and there could be a chance maybe he gets 2 or 3 assists, and that would obviously be great. I like PRA the most for Miles Turner. If you want to play points plus rebounds, you can. But I think this is a really good spot for Miles Turner. I think it's a great game environment. It's a great matchup, too. Atlanta's been getting beat by bigs this season. A lot of centers have had good games against Atlanta. I know Atlanta's given up a lot of points in the paint. Turner is a center that can stretch the floor. He can score from outside the paint, but this is definitely a matchup where he should be able to have success. And if this game's competitive, if he doesn't get in foul trouble, he should play 30-plus minutes. And so far this season, when he's played 30-plus minutes, he's gone over this line in every single game. 31 minutes against Cleveland, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 0 assists, so 36 PRA. 32 minutes against Chicago, 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists, so 34 PRA. And then against Milwaukee, 37 minutes, 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, 31 PRA. So if we're getting 30 minutes from Miles Turner here in a great matchup, great game environment, I like his chances of getting 26 points plus rebounds plus assists. And right now on DK Sportsbook, they do have this line juiced towards the over. Not crazy juice, but it is minus 125, favoring the over on this PRA prop for Turner. So that's the first play I like for tonight. Other play I like is going to be a rebounds prop, and we're going to look at Evan Mobley, 8.5 rebounds. I like the over here as well for Mobley. Now, if you look at Mobley's game log, it's a little bit more consistent. And over his last 4 games, he has gone over this line in 4 straight. He's had at least 10 rebounds in 4 straight. And I believe for the whole season, he's gone over this line in, I think, all but like 4 games this year. Yeah, all but 4 games this season, Mobley has had at least 10 rebounds. Now, this matchup against the Sixers is probably like not the greatest. The Sixers do play really slow. The Cavs play really slow. We talked about how great the Hawks-Pacers game environment is. Well, this game is probably going to be a horrible game environment. I mean, 220.5 total. The spread sits at 7.5. Spread's a little bit higher than I would like, but I think Cleveland can keep this game competitive even though they don't have Donovan Mitchell. And if you look at Evan Mobley this season when it comes to rebounding, he's been rebounding really well. Now, sure, he has played a good amount of games this season without Jared Allen, but even with Jared Allen back, like Mobley has still been rebounding, at a great level. I mean, he's got 10+ rebounds in 4 straight games, leading the team with 17.5 rebound chances per game. He's averaging over 10 rebounds per game, and we know Mobley's going to play a ton of minutes. Like, as long as this game is competitive, he typically is going to get like 34, 35, 36 minutes. And if Jared Allen's going to be matched up with Joel Embiid, if Allen's going to be the one fighting under the basket with Embiid for rebounds, that could be a good thing for Mobley, because Mobley could kind of sweep in and grab those rebounds if it's going to be Allen fighting against Embiid for those boards. And I didn't look at Mobley's past history against the Sixers. I guess I could do that real quick just to see if how he's done against the Sixers. Again, I don't weight this too heavily, but it is something I like to look at, especially when it comes to like facing a player like Embiid. You kind of like to see like how player has done in that type of matchup. Again, it's not something I weight too heavily, but last 2 games against the Sixers, 12 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 4 and 8. So over this line in 3 out of 5 games against the Sixers for what it's worth. One game where he only had 8 rebounds, he did play just 24 minutes. That's obviously not normal for Mobley. He typically plays like 34, 35, 36 minutes. Donovan Mitchell is out right now. Don't know if that really helps or hurts Mobley's rebound chances. I mean, Mitchell is averaging like 8.6 rebound chances per game. You're replacing Mitchell with Dean Wade, who's a much lesser rebounder, I think. So Donovan Mitchell being out might be a good thing for Mobley's rebound opportunities. Again, this is a guy that typically is going to crash the glass when he's on the floor. The Cavs are typically going to play Mobley or Allen almost at all times. Like usually one of those guys is on the floor at all times. So Mobley, he'll get some minutes with Allen not on the floor, and Mobley, when he's playing center, he should be productive in those minutes. His rebounding numbers should be really good in those minutes. So I like this over 8.5 rebounds for Evan Mobley. And if you look at DK Sportsbook right now, they do have this prop heavily favored towards the over, minus 130, favoring the over on 8.5 rebounds for Mobley. Wouldn't be surprised if Prizepicks bumps this line up to 9. If they do bump it up, I think it's still okay to play, but I like to try and get it before they adjust those lines. That's why I like to make these videos the night before to give you guys some early props I like, and hopefully you guys are able to take advantage of those. But yeah, these are 2 props, guys, I'm liking for Tuesday's little 5-game slate. Miles Turner, more than 25.5 PRA, and Evan Mobley, more than 8.5 rebounds. If you guys are going to be tailing me on these 2 plays, hopefully we can hit both these plays and make some money tonight. We did give out 2 plays for Monday's slate. Hopefully you guys tailed those 2 plays. Damian Lillard over 6.5 assists and Mitchell Robinson over 8.5 rebounds. Both those plays did hit. Let's try and do it again for this Tuesday slate. But appreciate you guys watching the video. As always, hit that like button down below if you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys, again, are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, be sure to sign up. Use that promo code NOAH. Get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. But that's all that I got for tonight, guys. Good luck on this slate. Let's make some money tonight, and I'll see you guys in the next video.